Welcome to the third part of our travel vlog through Morocco. Today we are heading to a city named Essaouira. The hotel had arranged a taxi for us for this journey. Leaving behind the vibrant Medina and its busy streets, we set out west towards the Atlantic coast. The destination was Essaouira, known as the Pearl of the Atlantic. It's located about 180 kilometers from Marrakesh, and the drive took us almost 3 hours, with a few breaks in between. The road to Essaouira is as much a part of the experience as the city itself. The scenery changes steadily from the dry, open plains surrounding Marrakesh to gentle rolling hills dotted with argan trees, and finally to the cool ocean breeze as you near the coast. One of the small towns we passed along the way was Essaouira. It may seem quiet and unassuming, but for many travelers this is a familiar stopover, a place to pause for tea or coffee before continuing the journey. It's a reminder that even in the simplest towns, Moroccan hospitality and warmth are never far away. We decided to take a break at this point and grab a coffee. Argan trees are a unique feature of this region. They grow almost nowhere else in the world but here in Morocco. Their fruit is pressed to make the famous argan oil, valued both for cooking and for cosmetics. On the way, we visited a women's cooperative, where local women work together to produce argan oil using traditional methods.
Very dry like that. Then we harvest the summer, June, July, August. And for making argan oil, we need more seed. As you see the lady, the peel and the fruit. Look at the peel and the fruit to get the nut and the fruit. This is the nut and this is the fruit. The fruit is good for animals, for the goats, camels, for the goats like chocolate, and the nut for pigs. Okay, as you see the lady, the bracket, the nut to keep the smaller seeds in the side. The second shells we make it the fire, and the seeds for make it argan oil. We have to give the argan oil, edible one and cosmetic oil. Therefore, between them, for edible one, we need the seeds to roasted. For cosmetic, roasted. We crush it directly in the grinder. And for making 1 liter of argan oil for food, we need 2 kilograms half the seeds. But for 1 liter cosmetic, we need 5 kilograms the seeds. That's why cosmetic oil is more expensive than argan oil for food. Cosmetic oil for hair, many for body, natural one. Edible one is very healthy for stability, diabetes, and cholesterol. Okay? The lady already roasted the seeds in the kitchen for breakfast. Then we put it in the grinder, into the medium, then the liquid comes out. After that, we put some water in the liquid. We mix it by hand 2 hours, then the oil comes out. Look at the last thing. Each color will be more solid than the oil comes out. Look at after 2 hours, the lady squeezing by hand, separate the argan oil than the rest. The rest, we make it the black sauce for body. Look at. This is the pure one argan oil, more vitamin, okay? This is Moroccan whiskey. No, I can see. Try. You like it? So you don't like, you can put it. Okay? No problem. Ajay. With argan, almond, and then honey. Okay? The last one is this is the honey from Morocco. Take the bread and you can dip it separately. Perfect start very lunch. I want to try that.
Yeah. Huh?
As the road continues, you begin to feel the approach of the ocean. The dry air of Marrakesh gives way to a cool breeze, and the landscape flattens, opening up to vast horizons. For centuries, this connection to the Atlantic has shaped life in Essaouira. Fishing remains one of the main livelihoods here, with the port still serving as the heart of the city's economy. The daily catch, whether sardines, mackerel, or shrimp, is sold directly to locals and cooked fresh in small stalls by the water. But Essaouira is more than just a fishing town. Its history stretches back thousands of years. The Phoenicians were among the first to recognize its strategic location. Later, the Portuguese established a fortress here in the 16th century, leaving behind ramparts that still guard the coastline. In the 18th century, Sultan Mohammed bin Abdallah transformed the town into a thriving port city, opening it to international trade. What makes Essaouira truly special is this blend of history, culture, and natural beauty. The people here live in harmony with the ocean. It provides their livelihood, defines their lifestyle, and shapes the soul of the city. For travelers, it offers something rare, a place that feels timeless, welcoming, and unforgettable. Essaouira's culture is also shaped by its geography. The Atlantic wind keeps the climate mild year-round, cooler than Marrakesh. And this same wind has made the city a magnet for windsurfers and kitesurfers from around the world. Life here moves at a slower pace, reflecting the rhythm of the sea. The old town of Essaouira, known locally as the Medina, is the heart of the city. Surrounded by sturdy walls and historic gates, it feels like stepping back in time. Narrow alleyways twist between whitewashed houses with blue doors and windows, a color scheme that reflects both the ocean and the sky. The pace of life here is slower, quieter than in Marrakesh, and it gives Essaouira a special charm. Essaouira's history is as rich as its streets are colorful. The Medina was laid out in the 18th century by Sultan Mohammed bin Abdallah, who invited French architects to design the city. That's why, unlike many older Medinas in Morocco, Essaouira has an orderly, grid-like layout, blending Moroccan traditions with European influence and designs. Over the centuries, it became an important trading port, linking Africa, Europe, and beyond. Today, the Medina is recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site, celebrated for this unique blend of cultures. One of the delights of visiting Essaouira is its food. The city is famous for its seafood, freshly caught and served the same day. At small stalls near the port, you can choose from sardines, shrimp, calamari, or lobster and have them grilled right in front of you. The flavors are simple but unforgettable: fresh fish, a squeeze of lemon, and a touch of spice. Beyond seafood, Essaouira's cuisine reflects Morocco's broader traditions. Fragrant tagines, warm flatbreads, and sweet mint tea, all enjoyed at a leisurely pace. After a really hearty lunch, we set out again towards the beach. Essaouira's old town, with its history, flavors, and timeless connection to the sea is more than just a place to visit. It is an experience of culture, community, and the enduring spirit of Morocco's Atlantic coast.
Indonesia.
The harbour is where you truly feel the city's heartbeat. For generations, fishing has been the lifeblood of Essaouira, shaping its economy and its way of life. The port is filled with the sight of traditional blue wooden boats, lined up side by side, ready to head out to sea. Fishermen mend their nets, auction off their catch, and continue a rhythm of life that has changed little over the centuries. Walking along the harbour with the sound of gulls overhead and the smell of salt in the air, you understand how deeply the Atlantic shapes this city and its people. Just beyond the old town lies Mogador Beach, a wide stretch of golden sand shaped by the winds of the Atlantic. The name Mogador comes from the old Portuguese name for Essaouira itself. The beach stretches right along the edge of the old town and harbour, making it one of the most accessible and popular spots for both locals and tourists. It's a favourite spot for long walks, horseback rides, and even camel treks along the shoreline. Yet, at the same time, its open horizon and crashing waves offer a peaceful escape from the busy Medina. It's especially famous for its constant Atlantic breeze, which makes it one of the best places in Morocco for windsurfing and kitesurfing, giving the beach a lively, adventurous energy. We walked on the sandy beach for some time, and we then rented a couple of sun loungers and umbrellas. Basking in the sun, we sat there at the beach, enjoying the breeze and view of the North Atlantic Ocean. We filled our hearts with cherishable moments and memories before we bid adieu to this historic city.